Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin and today I am doing a what I eat in a day while pregnant in my first trimester. So we're going to get right into it. I'm starting off with breakfast pretty early in the morning at 6:45 a.m. Our alarm goes off at 6:30, so I try to get out of bed pretty quickly and eat something quick because the nausea is real. So I like to start off with something simple and quick. And this is cereal. So I'm just getting my bowl, and the cereal that I'm eating is like a honey bunches of oats and almond type of cereal. So not too high in sugar or anything, and I like that there's almonds in there. And then I like to add in half of a banana. I always like to try and get fruit in when I can. So I normally do half a banana at a time. And I also like to add some calcium fortified almond milk as well as my milk. I don't do dairy very much. I've always done almond milk, but now since I've been pregnant, I like to do the calcium fortified almond milk. So it's like 30 or 35% of your calcium, I guess, goal. And so since I don't eat dairy, I like to get calcium fortified products. So that's what that looks like. And I honestly look forward to this every single day. I'm in my second trimester now by the time I'm uploading this, and I still eat this every single morning. So this is definitely my go-to. Again, it's just easy to get something into my stomach so it can really help with the nausea. You will see throughout this video that I normally like to eat every 2 hours, so that's definitely going to be a pattern that you see. I also try to eat pretty quickly because I am working from home and my shift starts at 7, so I gotta go to my office here in just a second. So I'm finishing it up real quickly, and you can see my dog Daisy is eating her breakfast too behind me. She's just so cute. So just going to clean that up and head into my office, and that is it for my breakfast. Okay, it is now time for my morning snack, and I like to do that at 9 a.m. I am again starting by filling up my tumbler with more water. It's super important to stay hydrated throughout your pregnancy, and also I just love water. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my morning snack ready. So it's almost like a second breakfast almost. So you can see I got some orange juice that I'm about to get. Now I'm going to start off by toasting this Dave's Epic protein bagels. I think they have like 16 grams of protein, but I just do half at a time, so still 8 grams is awesome. It has lots of grains and it's organic, so I'm putting that in the toaster. And while that toasts, I'm going to go ahead and pour my orange juice. So I like to add ice to my orange juice, and this is actually calcium fortified orange juice. So again, calcium is so important for babies, especially early on in their development with their bones and everything. So because I don't eat a lot of dairy, I try to get it in with calcium fortified almond milk and orange juice and supplements. So I went ahead and poured about a cup of that, and now I'm going to start assembling my bagel. I'm going to be putting some avocado on it and some everything but the bagel seasoning, as well as some sliced green onions. I normally also like to add like tomato or arugula, but I actually was out of that today, so it's a little bit more simple than usual. But sometimes I'll even add like a little veggie sausage patty. It's just whatever I feel like, and today was just a little bit more simple. But I always like to add an egg on top for just a little extra protein. It actually helps with filling me up as well. So I'm adding just 1 egg to a bowl with a little bit of salt and pepper in on my little small pan here. Just going to pour that in and scramble that up really quickly. I do eat some cheese too, just a little bit, and that's an extra way to get some calcium too. So I just have some normal cheddar cheese and just sprinkled a little bit on top of those eggs and let it melt, and added those green onions, and that is what it looks like. Again, I can add different toppings each day, but I look forward to this every single morning. It's definitely one of my favorite things that I eat. Again, it's a plus that this is a protein bagel and organic and really great ingredients. And my break time was just almost up, so I brought it into my office and was signing back on to my laptop and was finishing up my morning snack while I was working. And in case you're wondering why I'm like bouncing around, I like to switch between a chair and a yoga ball for just adding some additional stability to my core, and also just gives me some relief on my back. And now it is lunchtime, which is 11 a.m. for me. So I like to start off before I make my lunch, just making a cup of tea. So I'm just pouring some water in this electric kettle. It heats the water up super fast, and I like to do filtered water because I think that it makes it taste better. And the tea that I am drinking is this organic pregnancy tea. It's essentially red raspberry leaf tea, which is really great for pregnancy. So I'm just grabbing the tea bag, putting it in the cup, and putting over some boiling water and letting that steep for about 10 minutes. So while that is steeping, I'm going to go ahead and make my lunch. And for lunches, for the first trimester, I basically had a salad every single day for lunch, except on the weekends. Sometimes we do something different, but during the week, I would just change it up. Today, I'm actually doing a salad with some tuna. I only do tuna once a week, and the other days, I'll do like a veggie patty or like a Cobb type of salad. It just depends, but I try to get a salad. So chunk light tuna, and that's the type that is okay for pregnancy. Again, I only do this once a week, and it's just one of those small snack packs. So I'm essentially just making some tuna salad here. I use this organic mayo, probably just about a tablespoon or so of that. And then I do some organic yellow mustard, probably about a teaspoon of that, or probably half a teaspoon. And then I have some home-style sweet relish. I just pour in about a tablespoon of that. And then I like to add in some salt and pepper and garlic powder to that, and then mix it all together. So once that is all mixed together, I set that bowl aside and start to chop up a couple things to add to that salad. So I'd like to add like one stick of celery, organic celery, and just chop that up pretty small. It adds a nice little crunch. Then I also like to add a little bit of green onion, so I add a little sprig of that. I really just love the flavor of green onion. And now I'm grabbing some organic romaine lettuce and just grabbing a few leaves of that, about 5 or so, and just chopping that up. I like to keep it pretty large leaves, but still make sure it's nice and chopped. So you can see it's probably about a cup and a half or so of lettuce. I also take one of these sweet Jerkins pickles, just one of them, and slice that up. I think it adds a nice little sweetness and again a crunch. And now I'm taking some of these Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds, and I think this adds a really nice smoky flavor and another texture to the tuna salad. I really like a good amount of texture in them. And then I also decided to add some organic baby spinach as well. And after getting that all mixed together, I add a couple of crushed up saltines for a crunch because I like that with tuna, and I am ready to go. This is super delicious. Again, I only have tuna once a week and I really look forward to it, but it is pretty filling for a salad and super flavorful. You can see here I'm also taking my prenatal vitamin and then my 2 DHA supplements. I also forgot to mention that for my morning snack, I also took 2 calcium supplements as well. The timer also went off on my phone for the tea, so I went ahead and took the tea bag out of that. And I actually like to have my tea iced. I think it's really yummy, so I am just popping that in the fridge, and we'll get that whenever I'm done with lunch to take to my office. But yeah, this is what the salad looks like. You can see tons of yummy ingredients in there. And before my lunch is over, I go ahead and fill up my water once again, stay hydrated, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab my tea from the fridge and go ahead and just get that together. Again, I like it iced, so I also like it lightly sweetened, so I just have this organic blue agave nectar and add in about a teaspoon of that. Go ahead and mix that all together and add some ice, and it is so nice and refreshing to sip in the afternoon. Okay, it is 2 o'clock, which means it's time for my first afternoon snack. So I'm grabbing all the ingredients. I also think it's so funny, you probably noticed throughout the video, that I always go back into the fridge like more than once. Like, it'd be nice if I was organized and knew exactly what I needed the first time, but my mind is always scatterbrained, so I always have to go in like a second or third time, which I think is funny. But anyways, I'm starting off with some of this little sprouted power, little sliced bread. Also, I just painted my nails, so I'm trying to be very careful with like grabbing the ingredients and getting everything ready. But anyways, so I'm grabbing one of those pieces and going to go ahead and add it to the toaster. And I don't like it too toasted, but I like a nice crunch. And then I'm going over and taking this pear. Does anybody else's pears get like crazy bruised? Like, this is only a couple of days old from the grocery store. I maybe need to be a little bit more gentle bringing pears home because they always end up so bruised, but they're still delicious. Anyways, so I cut about half of that and go ahead and slice that up. You can see that I also got some organic peanut butter out and some organic pumpkin seed and flax granola, and as well as some organic raw honey. So that is what I'm going to top the toast with. This is what it ends up looking like, and OMG, it's so delicious. I don't always have this exact toast every single day. I like to mix it up, maybe some with apples, or different fruits, or maybe just plain peanut butter with a little bit of jelly. But this is what I felt like today, and it was so, so yummy. And I'm also having a little bit of this soft and juicy mango from Trader Joe's. It's just like dried mango, and it's so, so yummy. It almost tastes like candy. So yeah, I headed back into my office and just sort of snacked on a few pieces of that as well while I worked. And just like that, it is 4 o'clock and time for my second afternoon snack. I got off of work at 3:30 and went ahead and changed since I'm going to be working out. Probably taking my dog Daisy on another walk. I filled up my water per usual and grabbing my ingredients. I got about a third of a Fiji apple and sliced that up thinly. And grabbed a little small plate, and this vanilla silk almond milk yogurt is so delicious. I really, really love it. So I went ahead and put that on the plate, and grabbing a few more things of fruit. I have some cantaloupe and some kiwi, and I like to keep a lot of fruit in the fridge, just an easy snack, trying to get some more nutrients for the baby. So I'm just getting that all onto the plate here. And that is what it looks like. So I have like a little yogurt slash fruit dip. I like to dip it with the apples, and it's just a really yummy snack. And the silk almond milk yogurt also has extra calcium as well. So I was enjoying myself. It is finally dinner time at 6 o'clock. It's been really, really cold here in Texas, so I switched out of my leggings and into my sweatpants. I have a lot of outfit changes throughout the day, if you can't already tell. But I had meal prepped this the day before, and this is a protein pasta by the Berea brand. So a great way to get some extra protein, and also get the fulfillment of pasta. And I essentially have some roasted butternut squash, some spinach, and some roasted chickpeas, some like garlic and caramelized onion, and it is delicious. I seasoned it with like some olive oil, salt, pepper, more garlic powder, and some red chili flakes, and it's so simple yet so, so good. I was definitely so happy during this meal. And 2 hours later at 8 o'clock, I am having my little final snack of the day before bed. I'm also making this Natural Vitality Calm drink, and it's just a magnesium powder type of drink. And also going to be snacking on pineapple with my husband. We had just cut this up the day before, and it was such a good pineapple. I swear I could have eaten so many of those pieces in there because it was so, so good. But anyways, the calm drink is really good for like relaxing your muscles and everything before bed. It's supposed to help you calm down, hence the name. But you start by adding just a little bit of water and a couple teaspoons of the powder, mixing it all together till it dissolves, and then adding additional water. And I was just showing you how pretty and juicy that pineapple was. Means I whisked it together. They recommend that you use warm water for this so it dissolves better. Um, but if you want a more sour flavor and not as like settle, you can just keep it cold and it's more like a little sour drink. So I change it up every night, and so this night we did a little sour. So after that, I moved into my bedroom, brought my calm drink, cheers, into the bedroom, and sipped on that the rest of the night. It was super yummy, and I was just reading my book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, to get more information on my pregnancy since this is my first baby. But yeah, guys, that is my What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.